pants de la Riva, so I'm grabbing the pants down here, not the ankle, and we have the collar grip. With the collar grip, important, don't leave your thumb open, you always want to close the fist to make the grip tight. So my thumb here is bent. Now, the first reaction we're going to look at is if our partner is trying to go back. So she's trying to disconnect the de la Riva, walking a little bit back, and then maybe trying to bullfighter pass. So when she goes back, we're going to try to get our foot to the hip. So right now she's pushing the knee, so the foot is relatively free to move, so we're going to place her foot on the hip. Now, if I stay here, she can leg drag me. So you have to be careful that you don't get leg dragged to the side. So immediately I get on my side, and I start to push-pull with both my grips here. So my foot pushes, I pull down. Now if she's holding this, you can break it. And now my right foot goes to hook behind the hamstring. My knees are connected, and I'm going to scoot under with my left knee. And I use my grips to elevate and off balance her to the right. Here. At the same time, I'm going to circle my forearm under, and we're going to land here. If your partner posts on both hands, it can be back exposure, so normally they will start to face you. And then from here, we can start attacking the sweep. So after getting your partner down to this position, you can work the sweep from here. We're going to do the come up. So I keep my grips, and now I want to wrestle up. If I wrestle up in that direction, she can put a lot of weight back onto me. So my goal is to place this foot back there on the ground as soon as possible. So I'm going to use my grips, I off balance a bit, and now I'm going to guide the foot over here, and I get my head up as quick as possible. Now, when I come up here, there's back exposure, so most of the time your partner stands up with you, and you're going to end up in the standing position with the pants and the collar. Now to put her back on the ground, the first thing we're going to try is I'm going to drag the collar down, lift the leg up, big steering wheel motion, like this. And now it's important, I don't want to drag her over here where she can immediately go under my legs. I want to keep running down towards the legs, and sometimes you can even pass right away. Most of the time you're going to end up in a knee cut position. Don't hold on to the cross collar grip too long if you're in the knee cut. You want to bring it back either to the same side or the hip. I'm in a collar pants, but this time she's going to try to jam me, so she's coming a bit forward, because if she's not going back, my first reaction here, we're going to look at it later, is going to be to kick a little bit and start to sit up. But if she wants to stop that, she has to step the back leg a little bit forward, and you might feel it's hard to sit up. If that's the case, you want to put your head and shoulders on the ground here. So whenever she's coming in, we need base on the floor. If she goes back, we sit up, but now she's coming in, so I need to base. Now I'm going to draw my knees towards my chest first to load her up. So I'm going to pull a little bit, and I load her up here, and then it's just a leg extension, not a squat. I just extend my legs, and I use my hand to guide her forward so she can post on the mat. Now I can keep her weight up with the right foot, and now my left foot is going on the hip as well, and then from here we can start to go under. Now here, if your partner is still up on this leg a little bit, you can often go behind, chop a little bit, and then get back to the under the legs position. From under the legs, we can do the come up sweep again. So again, I don't push into her, I just guide the leg backwards here towards the mat, then we come up. Now, when we're here, often when you try to drag your partner down to catch the balance, then we're going to change direction. So do a big steering wheel to the other side, drag this leg through, sit her down. And now if you can, try to immediately drag this leg across and get the guard pass. If they manage to square up with you, just switch back to the knee cut pass, but remember to let go of the cross collar. Now my partner's in a slightly staggered stance, so in that case we're going to start sitting up. So this is normally when they either want to step over this leg or they try to push the de la Riva hook down. So I'm going to make that harder by sitting up. Right now my knees and legs are far away from my chest, so she can move my legs a little bit easier. So I give a slight little kick, not too much, just so I can start to sit up and base on my elbows. So my knees are much closer to the chest, so I can resist a little bit better. Now she's trying to step over my right leg here first. Now I don't wait for her to step. There's ways to deal with that, but right now, while I just feel her putting the weight onto that side, I'm going to pull with the lapel, and I'm going to go to my right hip to make her post the hands on the mat. At the same time, you have to elevate this foot here. Now, For the first one, she's going to grab my pants to stiff arm. So I cannot just go to the position from before. So I'm going to bring my right shin under and I want to elevate the leg. If you just go here, your partner can start to drive in. So the moment you take away the leg on the right side, you have to immediately go and elevate the foot over your far shoulder here. Now from this angle, the grip is not as effective. So I can start to go under and slide myself back into the position, and then from there you can do the come up sweep. If your partner has a C grip, you can try the same thing. Now if the C grip is relatively high, you can still do the move from before, but now she's framing very low to the foot, so you might feel that you get stuck here. What you can do is you can use the leg that's behind to try to catch it quickly with your foot, so you can break and then get under the leg. Partner has a staggered stance here, so I give a little kick, sit up, come up on my elbow. But now she's going to focus on my Riva hook and she's trying to push it down here. I don't want this to disconnect, so while I feel the weight here, I'm going to use the collar grip and my legs a little bit to tilt her to the side until she has the post. Now, I keep my right foot on the hip to keep the distance, and I'm going to circle my left foot inside. So the Riva hook is the one where you just circle the foot first, and then you go on your knee. From here, we just do a technical stand-up, so my weight is on my elbow. I bring my leg back, and I start to build height. Now, don't stay on the collar grip too long, or your partner might drag you or threaten an armbar. So I want to pull this back, and now just focus on lifting the foot over the head to keep your partner down on the ground. What happens sometimes is when you circle inside here, your partner comes up. If that happens, we're going to hide the right leg between the legs. I'm going to scoop under, and now I don't want to stay here where she can pass if there's weight on his foot, so I'm going to pull and redirect her to the other side. Bring the elbow under, get under the legs, and then you can go back to the come up sweep.